If you're over 40, I'm willing to bet your pants don't fit you the way they should. And I'm not talking about going up a size. I'm talking about how they actually sit on your body right now. Here's the truth, nobody tells you after 40, your body changes. If you're still buying pants like you did in your 30s, same size, same cut, same habits, that's why your waistband digs in your pockets, flare out, and your legs look shorter. The right pants can instantly take years off your appearance, sometimes more than a great haircut or losing a few pounds. The wrong ones are aging you every single day, even if the rest of your outfit is perfect. Now, before you think this is going to be some complicated fashion lecture, it's not. I'm going to show you 4 specific things to look for the next time you buy pants. These work whether you're wearing jeans to grab coffee chinos to the office or dress pants to dinner. We're covering the fit through your waist and seat, the one measurement that changes your entire silhouette, which leg shape makes you look taller, and the length detail that most guys completely miss. Stick around. Once you finish this video, you'll know exactly what to look for so you never buy the wrong pants again. Let's dive in. First things first, and this is where most guys our age get tripped up. You need the right fit through your waist, hips, and seat. Now, I'm not just talking about picking a size. I'm talking about how the pants actually sit on your body. Because here's what happens after 40, you might be carrying a little more around the middle. Your seat might not be as tight as it used to be, and that's completely normal. But if your pants don't account for that, you end up looking sloppy or uncomfortable. Neither one's a good look. Here's what proper fit actually looks like. Start with the waist. Your pants should sit right on your natural waistline. No digging in, no gapping. It should feel secure. No squeezing, no shifting. And here's an easy test. You should be able to slide 2 fingers inside the waistband comfortably. Next, look at the hips. A dead giveaway. Your pants are too tight is if you see horizontal wrinkles pulling across your hip area. If you do size up, then check the seat. The fabric should follow your natural shape without bunching. From the side, you want a clean line from your waist down your leg. No sagging, no pulling tight. You know what I see all the time? A lot of guys still hold on to old sizing habits, and that's exactly why their pants end up too baggy or too tight. Too baggy. All that extra fabric doesn't hide weight. It adds the illusion of even more. Structure hides weight, not volume. Too tight. If your pockets are flaring out like little wings, or if the fabric's pulling across your thighs, you're fighting a losing battle. Size up. And if they're skinny, that look belonged to 2012, not to men over 40 who want a clean modern silhouette. So what actually works for guys over 40? You should be looking for a slim straight cut, not skinny, not baggy, right in the middle. This gives you a modern clean silhouette without feeling like you're stuffed into your pants. Works for everything, chinos, dress pants, even your casual trousers. And pay attention to fabric. You want something with a bit of structure cotton, twill, heavier denim, maybe a stretch wool blend. Skip those super thin, stretchy pants that show every single thing. You want fabric that holds its shape. Quick tip when you're trying pants on, move around. Sit down. Walk. If the waistband digs in when you sit or the seat feels tight, try the next size up. Comfort matters just as much as fit at this point in life. Now here's what I'm curious about, and drop this in the comments. Are your pants usually too tight or too loose? Because everyone struggles with one or the other. Let me know below. Alright, you've got the fit dialed in through the waist and seat, but there's something else that makes an even bigger difference. And most guys have no idea this even exists. Now, once you've got the fit dialed in, the next thing that makes a massive difference, and most guys never even think about, is the rise. The rise is the measurement from the crotch seam up to the top of the waistband. Basically, it determines where your pants sit on your body. And this one thing I'm telling you, this changes your entire look. Here's why a mid-rise or high-rise pant works so well. After 40, it sits at or near your natural waistline. And when it does that, it does 3 big things for you. First, it covers your midsection smoothly. Instead of cutting across the middle of your belly and creating that muffin top situation, it sits higher and smooths everything out. You're not compressing anything, it just creates a cleaner line. Second, it makes your legs look longer. When your pants sit higher on your waist, they visually extend your legs. At our age, anything that improves your proportions, that's worth paying attention to. And no, a higher rise isn't old man style. It's simply the right balance for a grown man's body, especially after 40. But low-rise pants, that's where the problems start. They expose your midsection, any weight you're carrying in the middle, front, and center. Not what you want. They slide down when you sit, so you're constantly hiking them up, adjusting, pulling. That's not confidence, that's annoying. They mess with your proportions. Because they sit so low, your torso looks longer and heavier, your legs look shorter. Total opposite of what you're going for. How to know if you've got the right rise. Super simple test, the waistband should sit right at or just below your belly button, maybe an inch below. That's it. If it's down at your hip bones, it's too low. The crotch seam should feel comfortable, not pulling, not bunching. It should sit naturally without any tension. And here's an easy visual check: tuck in a shirt and look in the mirror. Mid to high rise looks clean, proportional, balanced. Low rise. You'll see immediately something looks off. Now I'm gonna guess that rise is probably new information for a lot of you watching this. If that's you, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps YouTube show this video to more guys who need to see it. Plus, it tells me you're finding this useful. Alright, we've covered fit and rise. Now, let's get into leg shape, because this is where I see a lot of guys making decisions that actually work against them. Once the rise is right, the next thing to focus on is the clean drape, how the fabric moves from your hip down to your ankle. You want the fabric to hang straight and smooth. No bunching, no excess fabric, no weird aggressive taper that makes you look like you're wearing yoga pants. Quick rule: clinging means too tight, ballooning means too loose. Here's what a straight, clean drape does for you. It creates a longer, leaner leg line. That straight line makes your legs look longer, makes you look slimmer overall. If you're carrying some extra weight, and look, most of us are, that straight line balances everything out instead of emphasizing the areas you'd rather not highlight. It looks modern without crossing into trend-driven territory. You're not trying to squeeze into skinny jeans like you're 25. You're not drowning in baggy pants like it's 1998. You're right in that sweet spot, modern but timeless. It minimizes what you don't want people to see. Bigger thighs, thicker calves, a straight drape takes care of that naturally. Your eye just follows a smooth line instead of stopping at problem areas. Before I show you exactly which cuts to go for, let me ask you something. Be honest, how many pairs of pants are sitting in your closet right now that, don't fit right, but you keep wearing them anyway? Maybe they're too tight, maybe they're too baggy, but you just keep reaching for them because they're there. Yeah, we've all been there. Drop a number in the comments if you want to confess. Alright, so what leg shapes give you that clean drape? Straight fit. This is your classic can't go wrong option. The leg has the same width from thigh to ankle. No taper, no flare, just straight down. Clean, simple, works with any shoe. Slim, straight. This is my personal go-to. It's got a slight taper, just enough to look modern, but it keeps that straight, clean line overall. Not tight, not loose, just right. Light taper. If you want a little more shape, a light taper works. And I want to emphasize light. The leg should narrow gently from the knee down. Not dramatically, not aggressively, gently. Skinny pants. If they're clinging to your calves and ankles, that style peaked about a decade ago. Move on. Plus, they're uncomfortable and they highlight everything. Joggers and elastic cuffs. Look, joggers are fine for working out, but for casual everyday wear after 40, they read young in a way that doesn't work. Keep them for the gym. Wide leg pants might be trending, but they add bulk and are tough to style casually. Most men over 40 look better in something cleaner. Stick with straight, slim straight, or light taper. These cuts have been around for decades because they simply work. One more thing, and this is so simple, costs almost nothing to fix, but it makes the biggest visual difference of all 4 of these rules. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. You can get the fit perfect nail, the rise, choose the right leg shape, but if the length is wrong, the whole thing falls apart. And this is the easiest one to fix. When it comes to length, here's the simple rule: aim for a slight break or no break at all. Your pants should lightly touch your shoes, no stacking, no bunching. If you see stacking or ankle flashes, the length is off. Why does this matter? Because this length looks intentional, it looks clean. It shows you pay attention to details without looking like you're trying too hard. Here's the single best piece of advice I can give you: get your pants hemmed. I'm serious. Go find a tailor or even a dry cleaner, most of them offer hemming. It costs maybe 10-15 bucks. Takes them 5 minutes. This tiny alteration fixes 80% of what makes pants look sloppy, and most men never do it. Why? Because most pants off the rack are cut long. Unless you're 6'2" or taller, your pants are probably dragging on the ground a little bit. And that makes even expensive pants look sloppy. When your pants hit at exactly the right length, just touching your shoes, it makes you look taller, cleaner, more put together. Small detail, huge impact. Real question for you, have you ever actually taken pants to get hemmed? Or are you just cuffing them or rolling them up or just living with the extra fabric? Let me know in the comments, because I think most guys have never even considered doing this. Too short showing your ankles. That cropped showing your ankles look, that's a fashion forward thing. If you're really into style, great. But for most of us just trying to look good and put together, it breaks up your proportions in a weird way. Too long stacking on your shoes. If you've got fabric bunching up, creating multiple folds at the bottom, that's too long. Makes you look shorter. Makes even good pants look cheap. Get them hemmed. Seriously. It's that simple. Alright, let's bring this home. You just learned the 4 keys to buying pants that actually fit your body after 40. Rule number 1, fit at the waist, hips, and seat. Slim, straight cut with structured fabric. Not too tight, not too loose. Rule number 2, mid to high rise. Sits at your natural waistline, elongates your legs, smooths out your midsection. Rule number 3, clean drape with straight or slim straight leg. No skinny pants, no baggy pants. Stick with what works. Rule number 4, get the length right. Slight break or no break. Get them hemmed if you need to. Here's the bottom line. The right pants make you look taller, leaner, and more confident. The wrong ones add years to your appearance every time you walk out the door. And look at this stage of life. You don't need to chase trends. You don't need to dress like you're 25. Men who dress well after 40 aren't trying to look younger. They're showing confidence and competence. And now you know how to do the same. So here's what I need from you. If this video helped you understand something you didn't know before, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to other guys who need it. Drop a comment and tell me which of these 4 rules surprised you the most. Was it the rise, the hemming thing? Let me know down below. And if you want more no BS style advice for guys our age, real talk, no trends, just what actually works in real life, hit that subscribe button. I've got more videos coming that'll help you look your best without overthinking it. Next time you're shopping for pants, whether it's chinos, jeans, dress pants, whatever, remember these 4 rules. They work for everything. Thanks for watching.